Miller, you got an assignment? C3W. Who's the target? Big Trouble Ben Bishop, huh? What's the amount? Okay, send the file. I'll take care of it. Ben Bishop. 7 foot. No one knows his weight. Rhode Island University. Loves the Killers. Interesting. Same information. See you soon, Ben. So here we are. This is the beginning of the week. So have some guests popping in. You guys know this guy if you see him on a 3 count. But we have great interviews that are up for the week, and then training sessions, as well as some cool stuff coming up. So just check out the rest of the video.
Absolutely terrible. One of the most embarrassing things I've ever done is I don't usually go to the top rope as a taller guy. Top rope offense is not my deal. But for some reason, I was like, I'm gonna do a missile drop kick today, like Booker T. I got up to the top, and my legs started wobbling because I was nervous. But hey, it's live TV. Fuck it, you gotta go. I go to jump off, do my drop kick, and somehow my left foot slips and goes in the air. Y'all can't see it on the recording, but I'm gonna do it for the brothers. Go like this. Oh, I got white socks on. You can't see it anyway. But my foot slips and hits me in my forehead. Imagine a missile drop kick. Yeah, it's a missile drop kick, but my knee hit me in my forehead. I can't put it together either, but somehow, some way, I knocked myself loopy on my own maneuver. I didn't connect with him, by the way. I completely missed my brother, but yeah, that would be the most embarrassing thing I've ever done inside of the ring.
My first question: what is your story? Like, even though I know the story, what is your story? How did you get to being a professional wrestler? Like, take us down that journey.
All right, well, let's see. It all started, which is hilarious, meeting this guy above me. If he is above me, he might not be above me. Meeting Justin. Met him in my art class. Just walked in. Now, if many of you don't know, I hate art. Not hate art, but I hate art class. I was
about to say, good gracious, you was about to just.
I was about to offend the whole art community. That's my bad.
Yeah, like me.
I can't draw. I can't design nothing. That is not what I do. I pay people to do that for me. That is not what I do. They had me in this art class, and the teacher did not understand, like, why can't you draw? I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be here, lady. So I met Justin. He thought I was a complete asshole because every day I was either cussing the teacher out or I was just not doing the work, or I think I turned myself into the devil one time. She was really religious, and I turned myself into the devil and gave it to her as a project. So yes, I'm sorry.
I didn't know this. Oh, I'm learning new stuff. I didn't know you did that. Oh, wow.
She still has this picture to this day. She keeps it. It says, "This was my best project." It shows other students and everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So you've had a pretty lengthy career. So my question for you is, what's been your favorite fan interaction?
Wow. I mean, I won't say lengthy. I've just been out here 7 years, and it's just like, the last few years, things have been getting to really move for me. And, I still would like for it to pick up a whole lot more and take things to a whole nother level. But fan interaction, wow. it's always interesting dealing with children because they're looking at wrestling through a whole different light and a possible light of looking at it where they're looking at you as like a superhero come to life. And I can't pinpoint just one off the top of my head, but I think a lot of the interactions with children really mean something.
What's been
First, he is my tag team partner. He's the man that run this show because I don't run shit. I don't do shit. I just talk shit. But this guy, he runs this whole thing. Listen. If this was a mob, he's like he's the gang. He's the top. He's Al Capone. Okay, there he is. But anyway, you know him as the Red Dog, ladies and gentlemen. Cliff Red Dog Miller.
all right for the catchphrase? I got a huge problem with being Al Capone. That dude had syphilis and had like rotting brain disease, man. Let me be Kingpin. I'll be Kingpin, okay? I'll take
Fine,
that.
you can be the Kingpin, but I mean I like you as Al Capone.
Yeah, Al Capone.
I like it. Okay, fine. You can be
He
the
had an
Kingpin.
STD.
Syphilis and die.
Yeah, it's syphilis. He
That's
died.
Okay, fine. You can be the Kingpin. Anyway, introducing
I
next.
was traveling all the time, going to Nitro and Raw. Me and my friends, when we were on the road, we needed something to do when we weren't bowling, so we would go see Nitro, Raw, and all that. And every time I would go to Raw or Nitro or whatever here at the arena, there was these guys handing these flyers out. I want to be a pro wrestler. I want to be a pro wrestler. And I was like, yeah, I'm too small, too skinny, whatever. So one of my friends was like an ex-football player. He's like, I'm going to be the next Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm going to go sign up. And I was looking for a sponsor for me bowling, and I was getting frustrated. So I said, screw it, I'll go with them because I'd talked to these guys like 100 times. Let me just see what it's about. We go down there. This guy talks like an idiot. They were looking at him like he was an idiot. And then I started talking. They looked at me like, wow, this guy gets it. So I signed up. He signed up. And then we showed up the first day, and a guy by the name of The Bruiser. Do y'all know The Bruiser, RJ from MTW?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we were outside on a wrestling mat, and he like literally powerbombed me outside on the like concrete. And I quit after 5 minutes. My friend quit. Then I came back the next day, quit after 6 minutes. The next day, 7 minutes. You get the point. I never quit and just kept coming back, staying longer and longer. And then I was hooked.
My next question is, so you started at 18. From 18 to now, who has been one of your inspirations?
Well, the three superstars, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, and John Cena. That Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio were my two inspirations to do the high flying skill,
Mm-hmm.
And John Cena's the inspiration of like him outside of wrestling. Like he wants to help people, donate funds and go to charities and do all this and that. And I love to do that outside of wrestling, outside of the ring is what I love to do as a person because I love to see people smile, put smiles on people's faces, kids, other families, help them out in any sort of way. And those are my big inspirations too. That's what I really love. And, I try to follow them in their footsteps and do what they do. So
Cool.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's cool to see you using your platform, to do good and actually help people out. And what do you?
I think that's the hardest part. I would say.
That's interesting. And I know like you've been at different shows. I've come and seen you at a couple different shows. So and the one thing I do like have to say like you have fans like eating out of the palm of your hands like all the time. So I think my big question for you though is what's been your favorite fan interaction?
Oh my goodness. So it's funny you say that because it was actually at a show that I wasn't per se wrestling at, but I was just there to kind of help promote a show that I was a part of. And for some reason, the fan's mother actually came up to me and she was like, "Hey, can I get your number?" And I was like, "All right, girl, let's go." No, I'm messing up. I'm totally kidding. No, like his mother came up to me and was telling me, "Hey, my son is autistic and he's having a really tough time. What should I do?" And I'm sitting here like, is this like a thing that magicians should know or wrestlers should know what to do at all times? Like, I didn't get this in my training, but luckily, because I did have the magic, and I was like, hey, do you think he would like to see a magic trick? Maybe get his mind off of whatever's going on is keeping him stressed out. And then getting the opportunity to go up to the kid and just talk to him and just show him some magic, and basically seeing this kid's face go from doom and gloom to just brighting up. Just like, to me, those are the moments that I joined this business. I'm like, if I can make this kid's moment or his day better just by interacting with him and talking to him as a professional wrestler, as an entertainer, like, to me, that means more than getting a payday. You know, like, that means more to me than anything. So that's probably one of my favorite moments that sticks out to me.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I do value people who take the time to work with people who have special needs. You know, I have a cousin myself who he has Down syndrome, and he's like one of my favorite people in the entire world, man. So it was always fun to see people use their platform to like put out a message of positivity. So definitely, man. What?
Not even like her selling point anymore.
I'm sorry. Like, I low key have just been like super quiet because I've been like letting everybody kind of say their piece, right? It's interesting that you brought up, like, when was the last time that Charlotte got pinned? Bayley, SmackDown. You want to call it cheating?
Really?
I don't give a fuck. It happened, okay? It happened.
Yeah,
she got pinned. Whether it happens or rarely happens, it happened, right? That was the last time. What would Charlotte be if she didn't have her name? She's a blonde, which we know that's Vince's type, and she has an athletic build, which we know that's his type, and she can fucking work. So she's a solid all-around performer all together. And then, when was the last time, other than her busted boob, which you brought up, when was the last time that she was actually injured? Tell me that. Find me a time where Charlotte is injured.
Liable.
She's super durable. And the fact, think about it like this, right? Not only was she on SmackDown, Raw, and NXT, but she's running on the In Your House show, right? So she's running NXT matches and she's running WrestleMania, and then she's showing up the next night. And we see the grueling matches that she goes through. So don't tell me that she's not, like, she can't be consistent. She's consistent. When she's there, like, we have to talk about Charlotte. Because we talk about Charlotte, whether she won and we didn't think she should have won, or she lost, or maybe she should have eaten the pin, or she's a good person, or she's a bad person. We talk about Charlotte all the time, okay? We have a whole segment right now in the 3 Count Podcast dedicated to Charlotte. It is weird, okay? If you did not like Charlotte, and here's the thing though, JJ, and this is the one thing I want you to take away. If you did not like Charlotte, why are you talking about her? Why does she spur such a reaction out of you? Why is it that we're taking? No. Shut up. I'm gonna drive the Middle River, Connecticut, and beat the shit out of you. Keep talking. So.
Middle River, Connecticut. But I live in Middle River, yeah.
Congratulations, you made it to the end. Now like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Go to IG at the 3 Count Pod. Go to Twitter at the 3 Count _pod. Go to Facebook, YouTube at the 3 Count Podcast, and then go buy some merch from us. Show us some support at ProWrestlingTees.com. And you go in the search box, you'll find it right there at the 3 Count Podcast. Then, tell us that you like us. And for you guys who don't know, I am Clifford Red Dog Miller, and catchphrase.